everyone, welcome to Squatting Saffron. My name is Nav. Those of you who are new here, welcome. I make videos on nutrition and fitness and wellness so you can reach your own personal goals. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about the common fitness mistakes, things that I have seen, things I have done, things that I don't want anyone else to repeat if you really want to build muscle or lose weight or change your body overall. So if you want to know what those mistakes are, please keep on watching. And before you leave, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my new videos. Subscribe, like, and share, and follow me on my Instagram, Squatting Saffron. The first fitness mistake that I see that people think and assume is that more weight equals more muscle. Now, because if you pick up 5 pounds today and then the next time you go into the gym, you picked up another 5 pounds, that doesn't mean that you've gained more muscle in just that short amount of time. It just means you've got a lot more stronger. So obviously you will get more muscle with proper nutrition, and your body is going to be used to just picking up a certain amount of weight, and it's going to demand for more. So that's how you know that you're strong. You build more muscle by having enough recovery and also keeping up with your nutrition. Fitness number mistake 2 is 3 sets of 12. Is the golden number. It is not. 3 sets of 12 is not the golden number, but it is a start. So if you don't know how to do a certain exercise, to have that muscle memory and to make sure that you're doing the exercise correctly, yeah, 3 sets of 12 is going to help you in the beginning. But when you pick up more weight, you add a different tempo, you'll see that you can't do 3 sets of 12 all the time. And if you're picking up a lot of weight, you'll see you'll only be able to do 6 or 8 reps and maybe like 2 sets. You know, sometimes if you're trying to really focus on building one particular muscle and isolating like the quads, and you want to do leg extension, you'll do 4 sets of 10 or 4 sets of 12. But it really depends if you're going to build strength or if you're just going to build endurance, and that the sets and reps are going to be different. But 3 sets of 12 is a start. Mistake number 3, you can spot reduce fat. No, we can't. We can't spot reduce fat. We can spot train, like we can train just our abs, or we can train just our shoulders or quads or glutes. But our body stores fat in all different areas. So you can't say I want to do a lower belly. Now there's a lot of tons of exercises that are like lose the lower belly fat, lose thigh fat, lose inner thigh fat. You can't really do that. That's just not how our body works. You have to work and use resistance training throughout your whole body so that then all the fat can be deposited out. So that's just how you can do that. Now if you want to strengthen a particular muscle, like I said with the quads or the core, you can obviously do that. But reducing fat obviously goes down to how your nutrition is. Another mistake that I see, and I really don't like this, and I hate when people talk about this, is that they are losing an X amount of calories, but they really don't know how many calories they need in the first place. If you don't know what calories you need in the first place, losing a lot more, you may be losing a lot more, and you might be giving a little bit energy more, and you may not be taking that energy in. Essentially, calories are energies. It's a unit of energy. So when you're talking about losing or burning an X amount of calories, what do you know what your starting calorie is? Like if you're losing 1,200 calories and you need 1,500 calories to survive, well, I think you're close to dying. You know, so you don't want to do that. That's just not accurate. And a lot of fitness trackers and stuff like that, and our watches, they'll all say that this is how many calories you've burned. But honestly, I wouldn't look at that. I would look at how many calories you're actually putting into your body, because obviously with breathing, with walking, with jogging, you're going to lose calories. So why not count those too? Why only count them whenever you're on the resistance or whenever you're on the treadmill? That doesn't really absolutely make any sense. So I would focus more on how many calories you're eating throughout the day than how many you're actually burning. You be a little bit more closer to reaching your fitness goals that way. Another mistake that I see is not eating enough protein. So I will make videos in the future regarding how much protein you should be eating, regarding your age, your goals, your body weight, and everything. But for today, you should be consuming anywhere from 0.8 to 1.0 grams of protein per pound, per lb. So if you don't have enough protein, you're not going to recover. So when we add resistance training and we're going to build muscle or lose fat, protein is there to help build muscle tissue that we have damaged in the gym. So it is amino acids, has a lot of amino acids, and amino acids are the building blocks of muscle. Not having enough protein also will result you into starvation. Now, you might see that sometimes when you have a high protein diet, when you eat something like a protein bar or your protein shake, you'll see that you're more full for a very long time. That's what it does. It prolongs our satiety, which is the hunger hormone. So having enough protein is very important, and it really does help us stop, for those who are trying to lose weight. It helps us stop snacking so frequently, thus that results in more calories, and that is how you initially gain weight. Next one is working the same muscle group for more than 3 times a week. You don't want to do that. So anything that you work out 3 times or more is absolutely unnecessary, and you may fall into overtraining. So if you want to do a split and you want to train your abs, train on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's it. If you want to train quads, train on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Anything that you do more to that, like I said, you can damage your body, you can result in overtraining, you might be more fatigue, and you won't really see the results much because you're not allowing that muscle to recover enough. So our muscles, they grow when we are at rest, and I can't stress that enough. Resting too long or too less in between sets. Now, I have trained a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of people who are the talkers as well, and after they complete a set, all they want to do is talk to everybody in the gym, and then they allow their body to cool down. You don't want to do that. You will feel when your body is starting to cool down. You would really feel it. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but you will feel like, now you don't feel like that burning, you're not that sweaty anymore, and your body is just giving off that heat, okay? Some other people are the complete opposite. They won't rest. You need to rest in between your sets, okay? At least 30 to 60 seconds if you're doing like 3 sets of 12. If you're doing something like a superset, or you're doing more reps, you're gonna need to rest 60 to 120 seconds. That's a little bit of a stretch, change your music, walk around, go back to your station where you were. And it's really important because you don't want to damage your body. So you don't want to do like 1 set and then you're just like, okay, 5 seconds, and then you go again. We don't want to cause so much stress to where we can hurt ourselves in the gym. So rest, rest, rest. The next one is my favorite one, is assuming fats make you fat. No, fats do not make us fat, people. Okay, when we consume too many calories than we need throughout the day, that's what makes us fat, okay? And fats are good. They're good. Olive oil is good. You can spread olive oil on your bread. It's nothing bad, Fats are there to help you through your body. It gives you that energy when carbs is not readily available. So fats is really good. Next one is assuming carbs make you fat. Carbs don't make you fat. Again, calories then you need make you fat, okay? Carbs is our ultimate source of energy, okay? That is where our body turns carbs into glucose for energy. We need it, okay? Whenever our body doesn't have sufficient amount of carbs, it will turn into the fats that are stored in our body and use energy from there. Protein is only there for helping us recover and prolong satiety, okay? So carbs, again, don't make you fat. It's not the enemy. I know that so many people are very self-conscious and they're like, I'm gonna go on a low carb diet and I don't want to eat that piece of bread. But honestly, 1 piece of bread isn't going to hurt you. So you do need carbs. That is our ultimate source of energy. Please don't ignore them. Next is doing cardio first. A lot of people in their warm-up will do cardio first, unless you are trying to build up your cardiovascular health. Do cardio first, always, okay? But if you are not trying to improve your cardiovascular health, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to build muscle, if you are trying to gain mass, anything, you're gonna have to do cardio at the end of your session. So do your resistance training first, okay? Your warm-up doesn't have to be a cardio all the time. It doesn't have to be jump on the treadmill. You can do your warm-up and your stretches too without the treadmill, okay? Like I said, it's just anything at all, any answer that anyone ever tells you, do cardio at the end of your resistance training. Reason being because you waste all your energy first in cardio, so then when you go into resistance training, you either are too tired to go lift something, or you don't really feel like it because you just burned so much of your energy at the treadmill, which is not really what you wanted to do when you came into the gym in the first place, you know? So cardio, always at the end. Almost done here, so I got 2 more left. Last one is not warming up properly. If you don't warm up properly and wake up your body and you go into an exercise, like you go into a leg press without properly warming up your legs, you can hurt yourself, okay? I have made that mistake too. I have actually tore my hip flexor one time before because I didn't stretch so properly. And let me tell you, I don't know how it felt like to be paralyzed, but that burned and it hurt. I couldn't move an inch. I couldn't walk. So always warm up properly, okay? So that's like doing your stretches, doing a little bit of a lighter weight of a lateral raise if you're gonna hit the shoulders that day, front raises, just with empty bar if your bicep curl, anything to help wake up that muscle that we are going to be doing. And as you know, usually in my workouts, in videos, I will have a warm-up and then I'll do the main workout, just so you guys know what warm-ups also consist of. The last one is my favorite one. I love this one so much. I love it that I hate it so much. Actually, I know, I really hate this one. I really do. Is following a fad diet, but not knowing the consequences. So fads in fashion are very trendy. Fads like a cute hairstyle, you know, cute outfit, cool. Your body is not a trend, fun fact, okay? So don't put yourself through it, okay? If you don't need a keto diet, why do a keto diet? If you don't need a low carb diet, why do a low carb diet? You know, I know there's so many people who restrict themselves with calories for like 8 weeks. And a lot of people on YouTube will have, follow this diet for 8 weeks and you'll just lose all the pounds that you ever wanted to lose. Don't click those titles. I don't like those. I don't make videos like those. And I try to do a lot more of intuitive eating. If you want to eat that cookie, eat that cookie. I mean, seriously, you know, you don't need to waste your energy on soup diets or just a smoothie or detox. Your body can detox itself, okay? And what people don't realize is that once they do a fad diet, like say that they follow the 8-week program, what happens 8 weeks is the question. So if you have done a fad diet, you know, what did you do after that? What did you do after the 10 days of just the lemon and water? What happens after that? Do you go back to what you were? Because if you do, then your fad diet wasn't really successful and you didn't lose the weight that you really wanted to. That's just not how you keep off the weight, you know? You keep off the weight by mindful eating, you know? You don't do it detox for 6 weeks and there you go. No. So anything fast and easy and anything that's gonna tell you that you can do it in 2 weeks, it's gonna come back just that fast too. But you have to remember that slowly steady beats the race, okay? It's not a competition. You don't have to do that. You don't put yourself in a restricted diet, you know, just don't do that. And I will be making more videos on how like you can make yourself your own diet without following one of these fad diets, so you can have a successful weight and so that you can keep up with it. But fad diets is something that I really hate, and I just think that it serves as a punishment rather than a reward system, because if you're only going to do, you know, a certain amount for a couple of weeks, it really doesn't help your body. It's not going to help you reach your goals long term. So fad diets, big no. I hope you guys liked this chatty video that I made today. And if you have any requests on certain videos that you would like to see that would help you, please let me know in the description box down below. It really helps me out so I can actually personalize my videos for you guys, and so you guys can see content that you actually want to see. So I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.